Don't let these play with y'all, ladies. Period. Get your bag. Read.
P61. Oh, I want to take you out. Oh, I want to da-da-da. You know what I believe? I believe when you're showing me a plane ticket. Run their mouth a little bit, and then you're over here just like, oh,
yeah,
like, okay.
Living on false hope.
Telling you, if you do these 8 things, you're not like nobody's going to play you, and they're going to get mad.
I'm so over it. Don't be texting, don't be calling.
Boom. Okay, welcome back to the Ladies Always Win podcast. I am Law, Miss Ladies Always Win herself, and I am back with Miss
Deja Monique. We here.
We love it. We're vibing out. Deja got me my juice again.
Yes.
My little drinky drink. What is it? Sparkling something.
Sparkling cranberry apple.
Yeah. It looks.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys went
Cheers,
to church.
Girl.
Boop. It reminds me of the communion juice they used to give. It is Sunday. Anyway.
Yes.
It's Sunday and we're here with a good topic, okay? These are some things that Deja and I both wish that we would have known. And if we could tell somebody else and save them the hassle, then I feel like we did our job, right?
Yeah.
So these are 8 things, okay, to not get played. This is how you're going to be unplayable. No man, no female, no nobody is going to be able to play you as long as you do these 8 things. Now, we did not do these 8 things. And unfortunately got played a little bit, at least once or twice.
Yeah, been there, done that.
But we don't want you to be there and done that. We want you guys to know the things and not do it, so we can skip all that. It's Deja's little dances for me.
Cause we dropping gems today.
Gem City.
Gems, baby.
Gem City. That's like a little like something, like a little like segment or something. Dropping gems. Bro, is this like the Grand Theft Auto?
Yes, you picked up on it. Dope, right?
Yo, look at Deja. Come on, creativity. Y'all better stop playing with her. Look at that.
Gem City. We gangsta over here.
Is that why you did it?
Gangsta. I don't know. I just felt like Gem City. I was going through fonts and Gem City, like that font.
It just looked really
good. I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh my gosh, this is dope. Like Grand Theft Auto. I love Grand Theft Auto. Like,
really?
Yeah.
I like. My mom never let me play that game. I mean, my brother played it a little bit, but she wasn't really vibing with it.
Yeah. She's like, you're a girl. Why are you playing?
Yeah, you can do wild things in that game, but
yes, you can. You can pick up a stripper on the side of the street. In that game.
Yeah, it's not good for the mental. Yeah. Not good for the mental, but okay. So here are 8 things to do to not get played. This is how you're going to be unplayable. Number 1, okay, might be most important, and that is don't fuck for free. I do not mean money, right? Transactional. Yeah. If you are fucking for money, that's your business. Do you, girl, get a bag, whatever. But like, don't fuck for nothing in the sense of like, commitment, right? Don't just be out here. Again, these are all going to be if you're trying to be in a relationship. If you're trying to just live your life and like while out, you're in like your single girl era, you know, it's you outside. This is not for that. But if you're trying to like date somebody, it's very important that before you sleep with them that they've given you some type of commitment, not even just verbally, which we'll get to that, but you need to know like what is this person's intention? Like are we dating? Are we talking, or are you courting me? Like what is like the situation?
Yeah, what's the level of respect that we have going into this? You know what I mean? Like what are we doing? What's the motive here? Are we dating to marry, or are we not?
What's your motive? Come on, Ari and Doja told us. We like really though, like what is your motive? Yeah. Like I like that. Number 2 of how to not get played is you're not gonna have a Cinderella complex. What I mean by that is that nobody is going to come and save you, right? If you have the mindset of Cinderella, that your life is just terrible and like one day you're going to meet some guy, you're going to have like your Wattpad story moment. If you know about Wattpad, then you know. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And if you feel like that is like breeding ground to get played because it's like somebody, they're going to smell that. They're going to smell that like, not like desperate, but like they're going to just smell that like you want someone to kind of swoop you up and come save you. And they're going to take advantage of that. And not only are you going to get played, you're going to get manipulated, you're going to get used. Like you just have to always understand that like your situation is what it is. Like only you can change your situation. Like a man, a woman, like a dating situation cannot change like your predicament, like your outlook on life. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that definitely will make you, the way that you move in the relationship a lot. It would just make it very bad.
Like how you operate, you mean? Or like
like how you operate. Like you're just gonna get played. Like you said, being desperate.
Yeah,
always
it gives up.
Available and too clingy and all that. It's just
No, yeah, you need like I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of people have this concept that a relationship is two half people becoming whole, and that is a toxic relationship, right? Like a healthy relationship is two whole people coming together and being strong together, meaning that
Right.
I shouldn't be a half of a person lacking something, and then you shouldn't be a half a person lacking something, and then we kind of make up with each other lack, and we just think
Yeah.
we're gonna get together. No.
that's like the 80-20 shit. No, it should be 50. Well, 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like it needs to be a
50-50.
full. Yeah, like you should be a full person with like your own life, your own values, your own interests. They should be their own person with their own
Right.
life, value, and interests. Like you guys should not be too like if you are half of a person, you are broken. You need to go fix all that. Like therapy. Like you need to like
Yeah.
really deal with your trauma, like especially like from a past relationship. So many people do not process like breakups. They just we all know that person. Okay, and if you're brave, send them this video. We all know that person who's always dating somebody,
Serial lover.
never is alone or single. Crazy. Yeah, and it's because like they don't take the time to process, and it's like you need to do that. Like you can't like nobody's gonna fix you, right? Like that's kind of like what this whole point is about. Like no one's gonna save you, and then no one's gonna fix you. So it's like if you have issues, you can expect to get like. And I used to be the fixer. Like when I was
Yeah.
dating somebody, if you had issues or problems, like
You gotta really just love yourself
The
first.
twist.
I feel like you have to love yourself enough for others to love you as well. You know what I mean?
no, yeah, you
Like
definitely,
you have to love yourself and put yourself first,
yeah.
or else you're just gonna be all in everyone else you date's like you're gonna lose yourself. You know
No,
what I mean?
yeah. I made a TikTok about like the golden rule in school. And it was like, you know, like the golden rule in school is to like treat other people the way you want to be treated.
Right.
And I was like, no, it should
Yeah.
be treat yourself the way that you want to be treated.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
you teach other people how to treat you. So the way that you treat yourself is like a mirror. It's an example for how other people are going to treat you. So like
Yeah.
if you don't take care of yourself, if you don't treat yourself well, other people are not going to do that.
Yeah,
And a lot of
that's true.
people, they don't have like they don't treat themselves with the standard that they want other people to treat them.
Yeah.
Like meaning like they want a guy to come in and buy them all this and do all this. It's like, okay, like, but do you do that for yourself?
Exactly.
Like,
That's
you know what I mean?
right.
Like, do you pay for this? Do you pay for that? Like,
Yeah.
don't ask a man to come into your life and pay for things that you aren't and can't pay for yourself. Like,
Yeah.
it should be a nice additive. Like, it should be like, oh, thank you so much that you can do that, but I don't need you to do that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Look at it. Ding.
Drink to that.
Thing, right? So yeah, no one's coming to save you. No one's coming to fix you. If you have issues, you have problems, you need to fix that first, because if you don't, you will get played, amongst many other things.
I agree.
Purr.
Her.
Look at it. I wish you guys could see Wave over there with his little headphones. We're gonna get a Wave cam, bro. Wait on it. Season 2.
B-rolls just scrolls
Right?
over to him. What's
Giving all the
number
cues.
3?
Okay.
It's a favorite
Number 3, to not get played is to not tell them your past.
Oh, yeah.
This is a big one, okay? Don't tell them your past, because when you tell, and this is like a, not never, right? You do eventually want to open up to this person, but like in the beginning, like when you're first starting to like get to know them, you don't want to bring up your past immediately. Like you need to like really like be able to trust this person, because if you tell someone your past, that's also another way that they can like manipulate you, because like they're
Yeah.
gonna kind of know, oh, like your last boyfriend did this, your last
Why the
boyfriend
fuck
treated
can't
you.
I? What's so special about it? Fuck
Guys think like that. Like they really do. Like if you tell them, oh, my ex used to do this, my ex used to do that, they're immediately gonna think, oh, bet, okay, well I could do that.
that? Yeah.
No, you can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like too, like, and like I think I said this before, like I feel like even like you might even have to lie about your past relationships, right? Because again, like they're hearing this as what you have accepted in the
Yeah.
past. So let's say you don't really have any history of like a healthy relationship, but you're trying to change that, and like you want your new relationship to, let's say, like you don't want to be 50-50. You want your new relationship, you want that man to pay for your life. Which is
Shit, you
fine.
want to change? You want to be somebody? You know what I mean? Like you want to.
You want to switch it up, like yeah, like you want to just like elevate.
Like, I mean, if it comes to that point, and I guess you do have to.
You have to lie, be like,
Have
yeah,
to
my
lie,
last
you
boyfriend
know.
used to pay for my rent. He paid my
But
car
relationships aren't built like they're not good. Relationships shouldn't be built on lies. But if that's the type of man that you If he's a liar, bitch, lie too. I don't know.
You might just have to put that out there because,
it.
like, again, like this man needs to know what he's getting into. So, like, when you're telling him your past or your make believe past, yeah, my last boyfriend used to pay for my car note. He used to pay my rent, even if he didn't pay for shit. Just say that.
Just see if he built for that. Just see if
because
he's gonna do it.
Because if that's what you expect, at least now he's gonna know. And that's also like a good trick or like a good hack for girls who don't want to ask for a guy to pay for all that. Like some girls want that, but they don't want to necessarily ask. Literally just say that like that's what all your other relationships are, because now you don't have to ask or say it. It's already kind of known. This man already knows, oh man, like she's used to
I was
this.
dealing with a stepper, so you better be on that same time. Yeah.
Come on.
Straight like that.
Yeah, so I mean if you gotta lie about it, then you might have to lie about it.
Me personally, like, I don't tell my entire past, you know. If they ask, then I'll tell them, but I still don't kind of tell them everything. Yeah. That's just me personally, and from my past experiences, it's like...
But do you do that? Like what's the reason for that?
Just because some things just aren't meant for, you know, some things are just, with myself. Like, I don't want... I just don't like telling everybody my business. You know what I mean?
No, yeah. You just, and that's the thing, like, you just, like, never know. And, like, not to go into a relationship thinking badly, but it's just, like, I feel like anything you tell somebody, this could be a friend, a relationship, like, are you okay if you guys never speak again and they know this information about you?
Exactly my point. Exactly.
Like, would you be cool
I thought
with
I
that?
was going to, you know, there's been guys I've been with that I thought I was going to be with them forever.
Yeah.
Not saying that that's their character, but... You never know. People change and things could get nasty, and
the people that you think would never switch up.
I've seen it happen to too many other people.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I don't necessarily. I think I talk about my past, but again, like to a certain extent. Like again, like if someone's asking me about it, or all like I always talk about my.
I'm not just gonna.
Yeah, no, and I also too like I talk about my past from like a learning, meaning I'll be like, you know, I learned from this, or I'll be like, yeah, this used to happen to me. And that's kind of why I'm like this now. Like I use almost like an explanation. You know what I mean?
Right.
For like, oh, like
that's a good point.
Well, yeah, like why are you like this now? Oh, well, like in the past I used to let this kind of thing happen, and then I learned, you know, that you can't be doing this. Da 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 da. So it's like I'm always bringing up my past in the sense of like this is what I learned from it versus like just. And if a guy too is like bringing up his past a lot, red flag. Like if he's talking about his ex too much, red flag. Yeah, no. And we need a little like red flag button. Put him to sleep. Put him to sleep. What's going on? Number 4 to not get played is do not listen to words, believe action. I'm going to say that again. Turn the volume on your device up right now and listen to this. Don't listen to words, believe action. Which means if they're just saying all this, you don't even listen to that. Like that one ear, not the other. Oh, yeah, I want to do this for you.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to take you out. Oh, I want to da-da-da. I don't hear that. I don't hear none of that. You know what I believe? I believe when you're showing me a plane ticket.
Right.
That's what I believe. I believe when you come
I gotta see it to believe
look,
it,
I got
baby.
I got some luggage. We're going out next weekend. Oh, you got the oh, word. Now I'm gonna interact with this conversation because now it's real. But like, if you're just, I don't believe that. I don't. And like that's like believing what people say is going to get you played, because it's just like if they don't have to provide you any validity to their words, people will say anything. They'll say whatever. Like if they know they could just say something to you and get you to kind of maneuver how they want, that's terrible. That's terrible. Because then it's like
you gullible.
Yeah, you're gullible, and then you're not like requiring any accountability like on their part. Like you're not going to hold them accountable because it's like they don't have to do anything, but just run their mouth a little bit, and then you're over here just like, oh,
yeah,
like, okay.
living on false hope and dreams. Don't let these men sell you dreams, ladies. Please don't.
Future faking?
Get to your bag. Just get to your own bag.
Future faking? Do you know what that is? I heard that term and I got traumatized.
What is it?
Future faking is when somebody basically is like promising you like things in the future that like never happen. Like I think people who like girls who really want to get married and have been dating for like 12 years, they're getting future faked. Because what happens is they're promising you something that will never happen, because if like then it's like almost like you can never break up with them because you're doing it based off of like oh well I'll break up with you if we don't get married. Oh no, we're gonna get married next year. Oh, we're gonna get married next year.
You know what drives me crazy is those girls that think they can really change a man. If he doesn't want to marry you, and if it's been a certain amount of time, and
you can't,
he tells you he don't want to get married, or
listen to him.
don't waste your time.
That's
don't do
it. You cannot change a man. You cannot change anyone. People have to change for themselves.
That should be one of the tips right there.
Right? That might be a bonus tip.
Do not try to change that man.
No, you can't. Because the thing is too, like,
let him change. He has to want to change. You know.
You would change if you want to change. Go listen to What I Mean by Law. Period. Shameless plug. Shameless plug. We're just gonna put some cool edit here.
You would change if you want to change.
Right? Yeah. No, literally though, because like it's true. Like you can't make people change. They have to change for themselves. So what Deja is saying is spot on. Don't you know? But the other thing too with that is like listen to a man when he tells you something. Like it's weird, right? It's kind of backwards. Like don't listen to words, but when a man is telling you how he feels, believe him. Because a man like in the sense of like not in the sense of like, oh, I love you, I this, because again, love is an action word, which we're gonna get to that. But it's like I've had guys like again, like if a guy tells you like in the beginning of a relationship, oh, you know, I don't really like believe in marriage. That's not gonna change if you date this man for 5 years. Like odds are, and I know we all want to think that we're special and like we're the one, and maybe like it does happen, but don't go off of that. Don't like align yourself with people from the beginning that you guys are already like right here. It's going to save so much time. Because like, why would you even want to have to convince somebody of that? Like, you shouldn't want to be with somebody that you have to convince to want to marry you. You should want to be with somebody who can see you and see your value immediately and just want to marry you off the bat.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't have to.
Wants to choose you. It's
you shouldn't have to convince somebody. And listen. Tip number 4 was good. Tip number 5, to be unplayable, okay? Do not tell this person how much money you make. Again, this is the beginning. This is like the dating stage. Money is a real funny topic, okay? But when you tell somebody how much money you make, especially if like you're a woman dating a man and this man makes more money than you, he's going to try to manipulate you with that. Like he's going to try to manipulate you, play you. He's going to try to like throw money in your face, all of that. And like, you don't want that. Like it's not their business how much money that you make. And I just feel like people don't like, why would you need to know that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get that. I totally get that. Yeah, men can take advantage just as women, you know, the Cinderella story. Men can take advantage of us as much as women take advantage of them, you know?
No, yeah. And money, too, it's a big power complex, like a power dynamic. And so it's just like, again, like you don't want this person just kind of, oh, well, you only...
Yeah, you're not about to eat off me, baby. No, you're not doing that.
Yeah, no.
He's
none
not
of that.
doing it.
I feel like your money should talk for itself, meaning like, your money should just talk for itself. If you have a certain lifestyle, that's going to show like how much money that you make. And that's going to be that. You know, you don't need to speak about it. What's understood does not need to be said. You feel me? Like, you see me with my nice car. You see I have nice things. You don't need to know how much money I make or where I'm getting it from. But just know this is my lifestyle. If you come into my life, you need to be able to obtain this lifestyle with me.
Yeah.
Okay, number 6, to be unplayable, it's always remain calm.
Yes.
You never want to give this person a reaction, right? Because when you give somebody reaction, especially early on, you are letting them know your triggers. And you're letting them know, oh, when I did this, she did that. So they're going to know whenever they want you to do that, right? Get you mad, get you upset. I just got to do this. Don't do that. Do not give this person the formula. Like, even if something has you heated, super heated, do your best to just not show it. Again, like you can calmly communicate that you are upset, right? Never withhold your feelings. Like I'm that person. Like I saw this post and it was like, I'm no man's peace. I wake up with questions. And I'm like, facts.
Yeah.
If I got something, if I got a question,
turn that phone up.
it could be 6 a.m. Why did you like this girl's picture on Instagram? I don't care. We're talking about it right now when it's on my mind. But so yeah, calmly communicate how you feel. Like always, like let that be known. But like just do your best to remain calm in the situations. And like some guys too, like they like when you argue with them. Toxic. Don't do that. None of that. All that is love. Sorry, tangent. Okay. Toxic. Number 7 to not be played is to always be mysterious, right? Don't tell this man everything. Don't always be available. Okay. Because if again, like the biggest thing too, I feel like out of all this is just information, and that's terrible. But the more information somebody has, they can do, like, they can play you, they can manipulate you, right? Manipulation is like information is power. So you don't need to be telling this man what you're doing at what time, when, where you be at. Like, you don't gotta do all that. Like,
he doesn't need to know what you're doing every second of the day. And
like, be like that. Make it mysterious. You know what I mean? Like, again, like, especially like when you're first talking, like, it'll keep things interesting. Like, and you want to be able to like show this person who you are, like, over time. Like, they should be able to always be getting to know you. Like, obviously, like, once you've been in a relationship for a long time, then it just comes into, are you the kind of person who's constantly growing? Because I'm always like learning, I'm always growing. So if you've known me for a whole year and then you know me for another year, you're gonna know a new version of me because I'm always changing. But like, this person should be able to, it's like layers, you know what I mean? Like, they should just be able to get to know you,
taking your time.
Like, they should just get to know you over time. And it's just like, you just got to keep a little bit of mystery for yourself. You know what I mean?
Like, don't give it away all so soon. Let him figure you out a little bit. You know, these men like a challenge. They may say that they don't, but they do.
Because then it's like, if they know everything, like, within a week, they're just going to get bored of just like, oh, well, all this girl does is study and watch Grey's Anatomy.
All this bitch does is tell me her business all day. Like, men don't want to hear that.
Yeah, they don't. You know? So be a little bit mysterious again. And the biggest thing is just don't tell them everything. Don't tell them everything because, again, they can't use against you what they don't know. You feel me? And number 8, to not be played, to be unplayable, is to stay focused on yourself.
Yes.
Whatever you had going on before this person came into your life, remain doing that. Okay, like, your whole world should not change. Everything in your life should not be shifting because, like, you met a new person that you're talking to. Like, if you had classes, if you were, you know, going to Pilates, you were running a business, and then you meet somebody, you need to make sure that you're fitting that person into what you already do. Like, don't start canceling things for that person. Like, make sure that you're always doing you, because if that person leaves tomorrow, you're going to be left with what you had before you met them. So you don't want to, like, like, I know so many girls who will just, like, meet somebody, their whole world just changes, shifts upside down. And I'm just like, for what? Because then, like, they can just leave you. They leave you. And then you're crying to me. And I'm like, well, maybe you shouldn't have, like, you know, dropped out of school. Like, that wasn't.
That's why you got to get your own bag.
Right. And again, if you're not listening to words and you're believing action. So when this man is telling you he's going to fund your whole life and then you decide to drop out of school before he actually showed you the action, right? Then you would have been in this situation if you were doing these tips. I'm telling you, if you do these 8 things, you're not, like, nobody's gonna play you, and they're gonna get mad. If they're gonna get upset because, like, they just can't come into your life and, like, do whatever. People, and that's the thing too. Like, you have to be ready for, like, the backlash of like when, especially if you do these tips, like, if you implement even a couple of these and you're, like, in a present situation, people will get mad. Because, like, if you didn't have these kind of walls up before and people were manipulating you, now that they can't, there's going to be pushback. They're going to be upset. They're going to keep challenging you. Oh, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? It's like, no, this is just the new you. This is your new standards that you've set for yourself.
Yes, the new and evolved me. This is the real me.
And if you don't like that.
The bad bitch.
This is bad bitch me.
This is bad bitch me.
And if you don't like that,
say that.
Yeah, then you got to go.
Don't let these niggas play with y'all, ladies. Don't let them play with you.
Period.
Get your bag.
Always.
Read. read something.
Get your mind up. Get your bank account up. They should be killing me, bro.
Stay prayed up. Like,
pray.
You can't do, but don't
That's
let
another
these
thing.
men
A little bonus tip.
You.
A little bonus tip to not get played. Pray and listen to the Holy Spirit, or listen to your intuition, whatever your thing is. Listen to it, because it don't be wrong. There are so many times that you'll meet somebody or you'll, like, want to date somebody, and your intuition, the Holy Spirit, whatever it is that you believe in. For me, it is just the Holy Spirit and God will tell me this ain't it. He ain't it.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, but God, he's 6'1". Are you sure? Are you sure? Like, but God,
he smells so good.
He's a draft pick. And God's like,
we have so much in common,
right?
Fuck,
so it's like when you feel that intuition,
how he treat me? How is he treating me?
Yeah, that's just a bonus tip. Listen to the inner voice, because it don't be wrong. It don't be wrong. But those are our tips to not get played. Hopefully, you ladies listen to it and it'll help you in life. If you are listening to us on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, feel free to leave us a review. Okay, we're going to be doing review giveaways, by the way. So make sure that you guys leave a review. It's going to be super random. Leave us a nice little 5 stars or whatever. Okay, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure that you give us a like, subscribe to the channel so that you guys can know when all the new videos are coming, and leave us a comment down below of what your favorite part of the episode was. See you guys next Wednesday. And we're out. Deuce, deuce.